Okay, so today, guys, we are working on page 227 in our math book. It's in lesson 5.6. We are finishing up this lesson, going to look at finding the whole. So yesterday we worked on finding the part, the percent, but today we're looking at finding the whole. If we know what the percent is, so we have some ideas, but we need to get the rest of it. 75% of what number? And so today we're looking for the what number. We got to try to find that. 75% of what number is 48? So I start with my 48. I divide it by 75%, and then I get my whole number. All right, so the way that I would set this up is just like that. So instead of just writing down exactly what's in the book, I'm going to do an on your own, which is down at the bottom. We're going to do number 5, just like example number 3. Get your paper. Get your paper. Get your paper. Get your paper. The top of my page, I'm going to call it lesson 5.6 part 2. And we're going to be doing on your own, page 227, number 5. Okay? So, 5% of what number is 10? So up here it said 75% of what number is 48. So 48 was of what number is 48? That's the 75%. That's our part. I'm going to start with my 5 in the same place or my 10, the same place that I wrote up the 48. 10 divided by, they wrote 3/4. Where did they get 3/4? Oh, from 75%. But here we have 5%. So 5 per 100 is equal to, divide this by 5, divide this by 5, equals 1/20th. So 10 divided by 1/20th. Uh-oh. I forgot how to do division. Do you guys remember? Do you guys remember how to divide fractions? Dividing fractions is simple as pie. Just flip the second and multiply. 10 over 1 times 20 over 1. So 10 times 20 is 200. 1 times 1 is 1. 5% of 200 is 10. So my answer should be 200. Now there is another way that we could do this, and that's using this ratio table. I know some kids really like to use the ratio table. Yesterday I forgot to explain how to do the math using ratio table, so I'm going to do it now. All right, so we have a part, and I'm using that same on your own. We have a whole. All right. I'm going to write in green the things that I know. All right. I know my part, my whole. I know my 5 per 100. And I have to find out where that 10 goes. So what happens to that 10? All right, so 5 this doesn't even make sense doing it this way. Why would he do it this way? I don't even know. Times 2 is 10. 100 times 2 is 200. This is my answer. Just like that. I don't know why I put that extra box in there. I guess that's where it confused me. I tried to make my box look like that. I don't always need to. All right. You guys ready for the next part? Let's do number 6. Okay. On your own. But with me. But on your own. Okay, so do number 6. On your own, number 6. 62% of what number is 31? So I start with 31 divide that by 62%. Uh-oh, I can simplify that fraction. I know that it's an even number, so 2 goes into both 62 and 100. 2 goes into 62 31 times. 2 goes into 150. Oh, yeah. Do you see it? Do you see it right now? I do. Okay, this is so cool. Dividing fractions is simple as pie. Just flip the second and multiply. And guess what, guys? We can cross cancel. Yeah. Okay, cross cancel. 31s. And our answer is 50. The 31s cross out. I got my 50. So here's my 50. 62% of 50 is 31. Ba-boom. We got it. So for your homework today, do you want me to do it using my ratio table? That is a huge stretch for me, but I'll try it. Okay. We'll try it. Here's my part, and here's my whole. I know that I had 62 over 100. That's my 62 is my part, 100 is my whole. I needed to get to 31. That was my given. And I know that I can just divide by 2 here. And divide by 2 here. And I get, my answer is 50. Oops, you can't see that. Sorry. So I had that information. I had 62 and 100. My part was 62 out of my whole, which was 100. And I had 31. I knew that I could divide 62 by 2 to get 31. If I divided 62 by 2, I had to divide 100 by 2. And I got 50. Bam! All right, your homework is just some practice of these. You are going to do page 230. Numbers 27 through 38 all. Okay? 27 through 38 all. And just like yesterday, yikes, you just have to find the whole. You don't have to explain your method. And then you have an error analysis and one story problem to work on. I will be available tomorrow. I will be available tomorrow during office hours. So 10 to 11, if you guys want to stop in and go over any of this. Also attached to your Google form is the answer key. So if you fill out your Google form and you're like, holy cannoli, that was not at all right, then, oh, there I am. Hi. If you attach your, go through your Google form and you're like, holy cannoli, none of this was right, you can always ask me. Remember that the odd numbers have answers in the back of the book, so you can always check in the back of the book and see if you're doing them right. And stop in to see me. Okay. Let me know if you have questions. Be good.